Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warrior Code International. Ankalaev versus Pereira. I just watched the fight live. A very emotional fight. Pereira was extremely angry, extremely motivated, hungry to go there and kill Ankalaev. I mean, you saw it from the very start. He walked forward. He started with the left straight, right straight. Immediate pressure. No chest games, no calf kicks. He was there to kill him. And that's exactly what I told you in the first video. Pereira needs to put the pressure. He needs to go forward. He cannot give Ankalaev too much respect. He cannot respect the takedowns too much. He needs to walk forward. He needs to acknowledge the takedowns, but he needs to put that pressure. He needs to go for the finish, and that's exactly what Pereira did. He went out there, walked forward, started with the left straight, right straight, then that beautiful right overhand where his head was off of the center line. He threw the right overhand, caught Ankalaev somewhere around the ear. Very heavy shot, very beautifully placed. Hurt him extremely badly. Ankalaev jumped for the single leg. It was just survival mode. Pereira stuffed the takedown, elbows, 12 to 6 elbows, as Daniel Cormier said in his commentary. Also 12 to 6 elbows to the body, at least one very heavy elbow to the ribs. Extremely powerful, extremely aggressive. And these elbows, Ankalaev was already hurt because of the right overhand, and the elbows just completely destroyed him. And if you look at the title of my first video on this topic, my prediction, it was why Pereira destroys Ankalaev in the rematch. Well, that's exactly why, because when Pereira does not give too much respect to the takedowns, when Pereira walks forward, when he's aggressive, he is extremely dangerous. But in the first fight, Pereira was walking backwards. He was playing chess. He was too respectful towards the takedowns. And that's why he lost. This time, extremely aggressive, walking forward, put great pressure. And that's the result. A phenomenal victory. You could see that Pereira was full of emotion. He was full of anger. And he wanted to prove that he's the real champion. And he did prove that. A very dominant victory. Even in the interview, very beautiful moment where he acknowledged the death of John Jones's brother. So that was very beautiful to see. But a phenomenal performance by Pereira, and that shows you that he is the real champion. And before the fight, he said that he was only 40% in the first fight. And it's very easy to say, yeah, I was only 40%, I was sick and all that. But you saw. I truly believe that Pereira had been sick in the first fight. I believe that he was not 100% in the first fight, because you saw what happened today. He was fit, he was motivated, he was angry, he was hungry, he put the pressure, he hurt him badly with the right overhand, stuffed the takedown, phenomenal elbows from the top. Beautiful victory, and that shows that Pereira is extremely dangerous. There are two strikers waiting for him. I believe Jiří Procházka, and the other one, I forgot the name. But I think that Pereira's era will be long until there comes a very good wrestler. But even Ankalaev, he's a phenomenal wrestler. He can wrestle very well, but he could never ever take Pereira down. In the first fight, even today when he went for the takedown, he couldn't take him down. So that shows you that Pereira has got very solid takedown defense. He's a big light heavyweight, extremely strong, deadly hands. The right overhand, I had never personally seen Pereira place the right overhand. He was always placing the left hook as his deadly shot. Today he placed the right overhand, and it was a beautiful shot. So very solid performance from Pereira. Very happy for him, and that shows you that, because when they had that interaction backstage, you saw that Ankalaev was very, I don't want to say disrespectful, but he was kind of arrogant. He was provocative. He was kind of trying to initiate a fight backstage when they had that situation at the UFC PI. And Ankalaev seemed to be very confident that he would beat Pereira. Maybe too confident. And you saw what happened today. Pereira went out there and dominated him completely. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow Warrior Code International. As you know, we need to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of November. So I need your support. Sky's the limit for me, for you. Let's go. Oos.